The man we're talking about today is incredible in all aspects. He skillfully accommodates a lot of useful habits in his life, and people who see him refuse to believe in his real age. He impresses and motivates everyone around him with the way he lives. His name is Mark Sisson, and he is 73 years old, but it's just impossible to believe. Today, you will find out thanks to what secrets and principles he manages to stay so young and energetic. Watch this video to the end. It will be very interesting and useful. So, let's get started. One of the main factors that affects the health and rate of aging of the body is nutrition. Mark Sisson pays great attention to what gets on his plate. His diet is based on high-quality products, plenty of vegetables, and a conscious attitude to food. Vegetables are one of the most important elements of nutrition for a long and active life. They contain a huge amount of vitamins, minerals, fiber, and plant compounds that help the body maintain the normal functioning of all systems. Fiber, for example, plays a huge role in intestinal health. And today the intestine is called one of the key centers of human health because the state of the microflora is associated with immunity, the level of inflammation in the body, and even general well-being. When the digestive system is working well, the body gets more resources for recovery. A variety of vegetables also help fight chronic inflammation. It is the constant internal inflammation that is considered one of the factors accelerating age-related changes. It can negatively affect blood vessels, joints, metabolism, and the general condition of the body. Therefore, the habit of regularly consuming natural products becomes not just a matter of nutrition, but a way to keep the body in a younger state. Another feature of Mark Sisson's approach is the attention to detail. He uses diet sauces and food additives to make proper nutrition more enjoyable and varied. It seems like a small thing, but it's these little things that often determine whether a person will be able to maintain a healthy lifestyle for many years. One of the main mistakes many people make is that they perceive healthy eating as a temporary limitation. They go on a strict diet, endure for several weeks, and then return to their old habits. But the real secret to longevity lies not in a short period of perfect nutrition, but in a system that can be maintained for decades. At the same time, it is important to understand that the youth of the body is not just a number on the scales. The quality of the body is much more important. The amount of muscle mass, energy level, ability to move, maintain strength, and perform daily tasks without restrictions. And it is here that the second fundamental principle of Mark Sisson's youth appears: constant physical activity. For many years, he has been actively involved in sports and does not perceive movement as a compulsory duty. For him, training is part of his lifestyle. With age, many people begin to reduce physical activity, believing that the body is no longer able to work as efficiently. But the opposite happens. It is the lack of movement that often causes a rapid decline in physical fitness. Regular workouts help to preserve muscles, and muscles are one of the main indicators of healthy aging. After a certain age, a person begins to gradually lose muscle mass if he does not give the body the necessary stimulus. This process affects not only the appearance, but also the strength, balance, metabolism, and independence in the future. A strong body is not just about aesthetics. This is a kind of safety margin of the body. A person with well-developed muscles and good physical condition can cope with stress more easily, recovers faster, and retains more opportunities for an active life. Mark Sisson also enjoys cycling. Cycling is one of the best types of activity for maintaining youth because it combines cardio, endurance training, and the pleasure of movement. While cycling, the cardiovascular system strengthens, blood circulation improves, and the efficiency of the heart and lungs increases. The good performance of these systems is directly related to how energetic a person feels every day. In addition, the bike allows you to benefit from physical activity without putting excessive strain on your joints. This is especially important with age, when maintaining mobility becomes one of the main factors of quality of life. But the main secret is not in any particular exercise. Mark Sisson shows a different approach. The body must remain in motion all the time. Youth is supported not by rare attempts to get back in shape, but by daily activity. Another important element of his life is constant development and social activity. Mark Sisson doesn't just take care of himself. He shares his knowledge, motivates others to lead a healthier lifestyle, participates in various shows and podcasts, talks about his experiences, and continues to be a part of an active society. At first glance, it may seem that this is not related to the youth of the body, but research shows that social connections and a sense of self-worth play a huge role in healthy aging. When a person continues to communicate, create new ideas, share experiences, and feel involved in life, the brain receives constant stimulation. It helps to maintain cognitive functions and maintain interest in the world around you. One of the reasons why some people age quickly after retirement is not just because of a change in their work schedule. They lose their sense of purpose. Tasks, challenges, and new experiences disappear. It's as if a person ceases to be a participant in life and becomes an observer. Mark Sisson demonstrates a completely different approach. Age is not a reason for him to stop. He continues to work on projects, communicate with people, travel, and look for new experiences. Traveling is also part of his active lifestyle. New places, new cultures, and new situations make the brain work differently. The body receives a kind of signal. Life goes on. There are still many interesting things ahead. Curiosity is one of the qualities that often unite people who preserve their youth. They don't stop learning, trying new things, and being interested in the world around them. Family also plays a big role in Mark Sisson's life. Spending time with loved ones supports emotional health and gives you a sense of connection with others. The story of Mark Sisson shows an important thought. Youth is not just about the absence of wrinkles or athletic form. True youth lies in the ability to move, learn, communicate, experience interest, and conserve energy for new goals. His example proves that age alone does not determine a person's abilities. It's much more important what habits are formed every day. Proper nutrition provides the body with building blocks. Sports preserve strength and functionality. An active life supports the brain and emotional state. Having goals and interests helps a person stay engaged in life. Mark Sisson is an example of how longevity is not just one big habit, but thousands of small decisions that a person makes every day. Friends, what do you think about this man? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with someone who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend that you watch this video that is currently appearing on your screen.